we have heard that there is a possibility of your presidential candidate in the last election of leaving the party for an alliance, for a coalition. What's the true picture? You are an insider. You may want to clarify.
The conversation, we must separate the party from Atiku. Atiku Abubakar, an elder statesman, I always call him the most long-standing character in opposition because he has that energy. It is within his right to try to look at the play space and decide where he wants to contest his election. Yes, there are those of them who look at the last numbers and say, oh, if you join Peter Obi's number and join PDP's number and join Kwankwaso's number, that would have meant we are going to win, since they are all originally PDP people. But, I always tell them, don't stretch that argument too far. Every election is a bespoke election. Bespoke as in, like you're measuring it afresh. And the parameters and the tendencies and the reason, the church why people did something the last time may not hold water. Some of the people who voted for Peter, they will not vote for Atiku. And some of the people in the fan who voted for Atiku may not vote for Peter. If you simplistically imagine that you can combine the numbers, okay, do whatever you want because it's your right. If you want to start another party, you call it a coalition, you call it a merger, and all of the confusion in terminology. Do it, let us see. One thing I know for sure is that it's not very likely that the PDP, and they have said it very clearly, it's not very likely that the Labour, they've said it very clearly, and it's not likely that the SDP, all of them have said it very clearly. Every political party is only looking for more members, big names to join them, and it cannot be the right or the responsibility of PDP to now be emptying itself into another platform. When the thing is put on the table and people have to assess it, then the smartness or otherwise of their thought processes will be laid bare. And by the grace of God Almighty, by the time 2027 election is in and out and the results are counted, we'll come back to see, okay, how right were you guys? I don't believe that that's the way to go. I feel that, and I have been screaming this for some time on the inside, that, look, political party, after every election, it's okay for you to make yourself happy by saying you were rigged. But the proper thing to look at is how do you reform yourself, either to prevent rigging, assuming you were rigged, or to increase your numbers if you are wise enough to accept that you didn't win. Everything is in the game, and the game is the game. Now, if you want to do that, they've been mounting and mounting, they have to also be advised that time is ticking. We're less than a year now, where all the processes that will lead. Elections is an event. It's not just one event. It's a couple of outcomes that lead to a series of events that give us that day. You have to get your register ready. You have to get your members ready. You have to get your executive ready. You have to do your primaries. You have to do all of that. The law is complex. And yes, Atiku is a significant politician in Nigeria. But we don't have the capacity or the power to hold him down. He has to take those decisions by himself. After all, where's good luck to Billy Jonathan? Our immediate past president is at best dreams he don't look. Where's Olusegun Obasanjo? Was not the man that we gave the first opportunity and he did not tear his card. So these are the rights of these guys. But hey, I think the culture of democracy is evolving and they're going to learn by themselves that the Nigerian people are the ones that take those decisions. Would they give it to the APC? It's theirs to do. Would they give it to PDP? It's theirs to do.
Chief Sowunmi.
Would they give it to any other party they like? It's theirs to do.
Chief Sowunmi.
At every point in time, we have to always tell ourselves, it is the Nigerian citizen that owns the right.
I understand. I understand that Atiku is an individual and is separate from the party. I understand your sentiment in that area, but then we cannot really separate Atiku from the PDP. Like you said, he's been at least one of the maybe the oldest member of the PDP, still very active in PDP activities. As he stands.
There are a lot of people that
it's just like the face of the oldest face of the party right now, and you're saying that it's his right to discuss with other parties. Are you not worried that PDP may take a even bigger hit if he goes with another coalition? Is that not a source of concern for you?
Imagine if Peter Obi were to come back to the PDP. Would that not be an asset?
Do you think it will be an asset?
I'm just giving you scenarios. People have not taken their final decisions yet.
No, I'm just asking you directly if you think that will be an asset.
One sec. Imagine if Goodluck Ebele Jonathan were to come back and since we are looking for a southern candidate and we give him a candidate and we give him a ticket, that election will be over by 12 noon. The numbers he has from the last time is a big stretch in the north. The fact that people don't think that he has to do 2 terms, we can always find somebody to back him up in the north. Imagine if we were able to couple and just remarket Seyi Makinde on performance and back him in one of our governors. Well, the point I'm making to you is that these people without the party are just ordinary men like you and I. It is the infrastructure of their party that even created them. Atiku at best was just a former deputy director of custom. Why don't you compare him to even the custom controllers who did not get to become vice president?
It's funny you are representing Atiku Abubakar like this, because I think you're not doing justice to his person and the followership that he commands outside of the political party. Chief Sowunmi, are you saying that Atiku does not have support outside of the PDP? As a politician,
Sharif, are you listening well, or you are saying what you want to
please,
say? That's what I'm saying.
You're not even talking to me. You're talking to Lagos. You're talking to Nigeria. What are you saying?
Sharif, listen now. Do you want me to tell you that Atiku is the party? Are you going to tell? You want me to tell you that a one human being is the entire party? What about when he went to contest in 2007? Did the party die? Where was he in 2015? Did the party die? You Nigerians, you need to stop this. This your hero worshipping of individuals is our problem in this country. I'm talking to you about party. You want me to reduce it to one person, however highly placed? Was Atiku more important than Obasanjo in PDP? Didn't Obasanjo go? Was Atiku more important than Jonathan in the PDP? Didn't Jonathan do sit don't look? Nigerians, you need to snap out of this. I'm not diminishing him. I'm just trying to tell you that he has not even told you he's leaving. What happens if Atiku does not even leave the party? Why are you people always in a hurry to jump into conclusion? The man is telling you he's trying to build a broad coalition of people to come and do. They've not taken any final decision. You don't know which party they're going. You don't know whether he's bringing them into Nigeria. You people are insisting that 24 hours of the day, you're not going to let PDP have opportunity to have a breather. And you're leaving the other parties without doing anything. What time did you ever hear people say that they are doing NEC? Are they not a political party? Or is their party in Aso Rock? You never hear them say they are doing state congresses. You never hear them say they are doing zonal. You and your media friends will just sit down there and say, PDP. When I'm trying to show you that we are doing what we need to do. And I'm telling you, the People's Democratic Party of Nigeria, the worst that will happen is that we'll produce candidates. And when we produce those candidates, we'll challenge at the election and we'll see the result. But nobody should count the election. Nobody should count the ballots before they are even casted. What does one individual do? Does one individual have more than one vote? On the day of election, even if you are the candidate, you will not even have any opportunity to interfere. You will vote and go sit down in your house. That's the law. So stop all this. Now back to the issue. He is a significant member of our party. We gave him ticket 2 times. We made him vice president twice and gave him presidential candidate ticket twice. So are you going to tell me now that because of that we should not accept that, if he sneezes, the party should die? What kind of nonsense is this? And I'm saying that you are trying to pit me against his followers like I'm not.
Not at all. Not at all.
Listen, I'm just telling you, I'm not against him. Chief Olusegun Obasanjo was the first president of this party. Were you people not alive when he tore his card? Did the party die? Did we not go on to even win the next election? Yeah, the 2015 election, we lost. Is it realistic that PDP will be winning every election? It's not realistic now. No matter how well we behave, sometimes Nigerians will want change. Now they have the APC. If you people want us to come back and rescue you from the misgovernance of APC, you come down. You wait for us. We'll present candidates. We're struggling with democracy. We are not a military garrison. We are not the people that will not do primaries. We are not the people that will not allow people to exercise their rights. We are not the people that will not allow people to go to court if they feel so annoyed or so persuaded. But stop saying that, PDP is this. What is PDP? We're a political party that's for the Nigerian people. That is the only party in Nigeria that you can come in as a child of nobody, run an election there, you get the ticket, and tomorrow morning you are somebody. Did you even hear the name of Roberto before we gave him governorship?
But you
did. You know him?
You did, actually.
Yeah, you didn't know him. So what I'm saying is that even the Okowa himself, we have been around in this country for years. Before they started giving him powers in PDP, did you even know him? There are names that when you mention in this country, even in that delta, that will shake you. But that's what parties does. And if you see me, I'm not sparing anybody. It's because I'm trying to teach us. And I'm praying that we learn that political parties are the first safety in democracy. You should not desire that political party should be such that people will just reduce it only to a platform for their election. And when they don't get ticket, or when they fear that they won't get ticket, the next thing people are going to be encouraging them to do is to be saying that the party is there. Who killed it?